officially have left Overlanders Oasis.
Yep. It's happy and sad, you know. It's nice always to get back on the road in a way, so there's excitement about where we're heading, but it's like really sad too because you know, only one person at the Overlanders Oasis had we ever met before, Sadie, you know?
Yeah.
And then everyone else is like your new best friend, but you know, in that amount of time. So it's really cool. And so we'll miss all that. But it's kind of nice to know everyone else is leaving too.
Yeah.
Because you go, okay, it's
not missing out.
Everyone's time. Yeah, I'm not missing out. It's everyone's time to continue their adventures. And we'll watch, you know, that's where these silly things like social media are nice because we get to follow along with some friends.
Yeah, you still get to feel like you're kind of a part of the trip with them. And it was really special too. The group of people that we had was really cool. It was really fun to get to know everybody, and everyone was just so open and friendly, and it was awesome. It was cool. Check out the next beach down just to see if we could get a little more remote than the first beach we happened upon. And it's not more remote. It doesn't look like you can really drive on the beach, or at least not from right here. And there's no tracks, so it doesn't look like the locals do. Through the swamps here. Thank you, mud terrains, and
oh man, what a day! What a first day with these. Well, like a second day, but just very glad that we have them right now. I see another path that could take us back without going through that swamp. It wasn't too wet underneath. I mean, well, it's wet. We're in a foot of water, 2 feet of water, but it wasn't too sticky. We saw some houses out this way on Google Earth, Google Maps, whatever. But I did see a couple really faint tracks going down to the beach, so I'm hoping they're kind of rocky and gnarly and we can get our own little beach. This will be the first time since Baja we've seen a beach without someone on it, if we do. So I'm kind of doubtful, just because I know this area it's populated, so I don't know. I don't know what we're going to find. We know we can go back to, what was it? Tembo?
Yeah.
That beach was pretty nice and the guy was nice there. But yeah, we just don't have any idea what we're going to find.
Or homes. So this one is the next beach down because we couldn't make it to the beach the other way. There was a gate in the way. We just talked to a local to ask if it was okay to camp here. He said, it's spectacular, it's wonderful, no one will pass, it's really quiet. And take a look at this view, it's pretty cool. Tim?
I think it's pretty rad.
Yeah.
I'm glad we kept looking.
Yeah.
We usually are glad we keep looking. We regretted it a few times where you're driving late at night, but man, it was worth it this time. That looks like it might even be a fire pit. Not that we're on fire tonight, but
this is our camp spot. We found the spot for tonight. We got in a little workout and a little swim, although it's pretty intense waves and undertow. So carefully got in a little and check out our spot. It's pretty cool.
I know lost when I'm in love, and I know love, yeah, when I feel it. There's no light without love, there's no fighting without heart. I know love, yeah, when I feel it.
Good morning. We just enjoyed breakfast and then put the top down. It's a little humid. I'm like dripping, drenched with sweat just from putting the bed away.
yeah, if you sit in the shade, like half of me's in the shade right now, it's really nice. Breeze, beach breeze.
Yeah.
But as soon as you're in the full sun, you're cooking. But still, it's nicer than La Paz,
Yes.
where we sweated, and then San Carlos, where we just laid there sweating a ton.
This is true. We now have installed our fan in the bed too, so that's like super
amazing.
It's like air conditioning, super luxury.
Amazing.
So yeah, I'm not sure where we're gonna end up. We're gonna move today. We spent 2 nights here because it was just nice and not many people. There's a little village just over there, and so a couple fishermen maybe walk by, but other than that.
And then our neighbors over here in this lagoon are just a bunch of crocodiles, I guess.
Yeah. So we haven't seen any
came
yet.
by and he goes, "Oh, it's filled with crocodiles." So we'll check it out on the way out, and if we can zoom in and get you a shot of one, we will. But it sounded like at night's really when to see them. And so we went over there with a flashlight, and he said the eyes glow red. And there's fishermen with nets throwing them in the water to catch fish and what looked like shrimp.
Yeah.
Could have been crawdads, but I think they were actually shrimp in the lagoon there, in sort of brackish water. So there was no crocodiles. I assume they'd scared them all sort of back in the further recesses. But I kind of want to see one, and I kind of don't. But I know on the roads ahead, I've heard we'll see tons at different times.
Yeah, we've been driving through already just the last couple days before we got here, a lot of like swampiness, and so I'm glad we didn't get stuck and have to crawl through the crocodiles. So we're gonna jump in the water, cool off before we head anywhere.
We're gonna work out.
We're gonna do a workout. Crocodiles right now, but I definitely don't want to go in there. It looks nasty. Probably getting eaten alive by bugs too. Alright, so we hit a little town that we were going to meet up with some friends in, and it is Little America out here.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, like as suddenly you start seeing signs that say rooms for rent and you realize, whoa, that's in English. Like, why are there signs in English? And then you start seeing all these gringos everywhere. Everything's expensive, everything's locked down.
You gotta pay even to get near the beach, so they have like a little toll booth, and it's 30 pesos, which isn't a ton of money, but
you can't
there's
camp
no
down
camping,
there,
so you have to go into town and get a cabana or a hotel room. And there, I mean, it's a tiny town. There's probably locals, it's like a 300 or 400 person town at the most.
Yeah.
But then you probably got 40 or 50 surfers here. I'm sure the break's great, but it's just so controlled that we'd have to stay at the cabana and the hotel, walk to the beach, pay 30 pesos each time you want to walk to the beach.
And again, when you're an American in a town like this, you become a piece of meat. Like, oh, you make me money, and so it's less enjoyable, I think, for us. But so we're gonna try the next spot.
Yeah, next spot shouldn't have any facilities. Some people complain that the road to it was rough, and so I love that. So hopefully there's been some bad rains and it's really, really beat up, because that always makes it less likely to have a bunch of people, or like we've run into before, less likely to have some local guy claiming that he's like the park administrator saying, yeah, you need to pay me. So fingers crossed.
Yep.
If not, then we'll happily go to a place like this. But the pay to even just get near the water is kind of annoying.
Yeah. And it's so hot away from the water too. It's really tough to sleep at night when you're not at least close to the beach. So
exactly. So to pay to sleep in your truck and sweat your ass off, no thanks.
The next beach was free and seemed pretty chill, so we decided it was a good place to make some salsa, swim, and settle in to watch the surfers.
Water. It is so nice and warm, and it is just so beautiful here. Right now it feels like a painting. It's so neat. The birds, the water, the misty sky. Yeah, it's really pretty here. Sometimes we get stressed out about the little things, the details of our travel, which is silly. Can't complain about that. But then you look around and remember where you're at. It's amazing. We're really here doing this. We're beach bums right now. Pretty cool. Good people. Life is good. an angry rabbit.
That's an angry rabbit. Come to this school. You know what it is? It's the incentive to go to school. So a lot of people don't know, but down here they have a bedtime story that if you don't go to school, the evil fleshing rabbit will come and get you. So you go to school.
I don't know. Hey, Tim. I love you. My creepy little doll with a pull tab. You're my best friend.
Everyone?
I feel like you're going faster now.
No.
Are you scared?
No. He's still gaining on us.
Ellie was being shot.
How can he go so fast?
He didn't want to murder us.
Oh, it's way too early to say that. He hasn't even stalked us to our
He
campsite
only
yet.
has
Come on.
one.